Say something.
Hello.
Hello and welcome back.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's really great.
No, it's not.
Well, welcome back. It's been I feel like it's been a long time since we've recorded.
It's been a week, right?
I know, but it feels like it's been longer. Maybe that's just me.
Probably.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy 2020.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
2020.
Wow. That's crazy.
Dude, it's the end of the decade.
It's the beginning of a decade.
Well, it was the end of a decade.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the beginning of a new decade. Beginning of a new year. New us. Just kidding. Same us. Sorry to get your hopes up. I know you really wanted a new us.
Well, it's, yeah, same us. I was about to say, there's a chance we could become better. No, there isn't.
No, I'm far gone. You know me. What was that? It keeps on happening. I'll have to look into it.
I don't know. I feel like New Year's resolutions are good ideas. I mean, in theory, do they ever
Well, way
work
to jump
out?
to the topic, Cass.
No. Yeah, probably not the best, but like, it's a good idea. Just, fresh starts. It's a fun. People shouldn't hate on other people for making New Year's resolutions.
Whoa, you're really attacking me on this one.
Oh, you make fun of other people for not.
No,
following through
I
with
make
their
fun of people when they don't keep to it.
Well, that's
Like,
bound
yo,
to
I'm
happen.
going to be fit this year. I'm going to work out every other day. I'm going to take a shower every day. I'm going to eat healthy.
Did you just say take a shower every day?
Yeah.
Whose New Year's resolution is that?
I don't know. People who don't take showers every day. Whoever you are, you gross people.
That's a bit. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I can respect not taking a shower every day. Maybe every other day. I can possibly see that.
Continue with your train of thought, please.
I think the train already crashed.
I think
forget.
this has been quick.
Oh
It's been
no.
not even a minute.
No, I can get behind people like, yo, I'm gonna eat healthy and be fit, be active. New me. And then a week in, they're like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I went out to Chipotle, but it's a one-time thing. Oh, I went out to, Qdoba, and it was a great time. But I promise it's the last time. This is when I really buckle down and start my New Year's resolution. I hate when people do that. They're just lying to themselves.
Have you ever made a New Year's resolution?
No.
Then don't freaking judge people who are actually making New Year's resolutions.
Well, I can judge people who are making them. I don't make one. I've never made one because I know I'm not going to stick to it.
You could try.
Well, yeah, but telling myself, oh, I promise this is the last time I'm going to eat, Mexican food.
Not everyone does that, right?
Well, I know, but like other New Year's resolutions that don't stick with them, that's what I'm saying.
At least they make an effort.
Yeah,
Stop
but I'd like to
attacking
be-
people for trying.
No,
Ryan.
I'm totally down for people trying to do some New Year's resolution stuff. I'm down to clown, but I'm not down when people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this resolution, but then not stick to it. But then I'm gonna lie to myself and say, yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. That's what I hate. Being dishonest with yourself. Be honest with yourself.
Jeez. 2 minutes in and we're already preaching? What?
I had my pen in my pocket. I forgot where it went.
Why do you have a pen in your pocket?
I carry around a pen. Oh, there. Nope, that's not it.
Well, what? You just don't want to make New Year's resolutions because you know you're gonna fail.
Yeah, probably.
That's not a nice
well, no,
outlook
I can have
on life.
no.
Ryan.
I can make a New Year's resolution.
Make one right now. Yeah?
I don't know. What's a good one for me? Do you think?
Um,
What do I do too much of that I need to calm down? Or what should I try to do? Gain weight? That's a good one, right? Any comment? No comment?
Well, no one knows you better than yourself.
So
that's
but
a
you know
you
me pretty
problem.
well.
That's fair.
What's a good New Year's resolution for me?
Stop being judgmental.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bold one.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be hard.
Yeah, I know.
That's really hard.
Mm-hmm. You should try it sometime.
I'll think about it. I'll give it a ponder.
I think you should.
Stop being judgmental?
Yes.
Why am I judgmental?
Literally right now.
Oh, no.
You're like, oh my God, people who don't stick to the New Year's resolutions
First of all, I don't
are
talk
trash.
like that. I don't talk like that. And I'm not calling them trash. I don't-
That's
If you make a New Year's resolution
That's
and you don't stick to
honestly-
it, I'm not calling you trash. You're
You
not a
literally
trash
just
person.
did. It's in the subtext.
No, you're just
in the
lying to
subtext.
yourself.
Please continue
Like,
proving my
oh,
point.
well, I can have an opinion on something.
Well, yeah, but judging people.
It's not.
For-
It's having an opinion. I have an opinion on people that make New Year's resolutions and don't stick with them. Is that a problem to you? Are you
just,
judging me for that?
That's not how it works, Ryan.
Well, it is. You're judging me for having an opinion on people.
I'm not judging you.
Anyways,
I'm
moving
saying
on.
you should stop doing that.
Well, I think it's a very valid thing to do.
Well, I think you should stop being judgmental overall and stop judging people who are just trying their best. You piece of trash.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, how does it feel, Ryan?
I mean, that came out of nowhere from you. Jeez. I don't call people pieces of trash.
You kind of do.
No, I don't.
A little bit.
I don't just straight up call people pieces of trash.
It's
I do it
you imply
sarcastically
it.
with my friends. Like,
You-
yo, he's being a piece of trash.
You just implied it.
But I don't say it, unironically.
I said it ironically.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You meant that.
I did not.
You meant that. That came
You-
straight from your soul.
You don't know what
Which
I
aren't
mean when
real,
I don't
but-
mean.
I do know. I know exactly what you mean and what you don't mean.
No, you don't.
Make that a rap. I know exactly what you mean and what you don't mean.
Please don't.
That's hard to say.
Anyway, moving on.
Did you see 6ix9ine? Are you keeping up with this scandal, by the way?
What scandal?
6ix9ine. You don't know who that is?
No, who
He's
is
like a rapper, but like not a good rapper. But he was like part of a gang. And he apparently was convicted of like jumping people and I think murdering people. I'm not sure. I don't want to speak to that. But he was caught doing, or he was convicted of doing many horrible things. And so he was going to get a really harsh sentence, but then he started ratting people out. And like when you're in a gang, that's like what you don't do.
Oh.
So now it's very polarizing. People either hate him or, love him. But like he's apparently bringing down a whole gang. But he just got his sentence, or he did a while ago. I'm not sure. But it's 24 months. You don't know who that is?
No.
I'm surprised. I feel like you're of the two of us probably more keeping up with the drama of the world than I am. I don't know. It just came up because I saw an article on it today. But maybe that's just me.
I think vaguely I know what's going on with that, but not really know.
Gangs are so irrelevant.
Because you live in the suburbs of Massachusetts.
No, but like even in the city.
You don't
Like
know
I feel
that.
like Boston gangs are just real lame. And I feel like New York gangs are like legit gangs, and Boston gangs are just like, oh yeah, guys, we're the Crips. Woo! Look at us go.
I'm just going to stop you right there. Can we please move on to literally anything but this?
Hey, you made the point, and I was making another point back at you.
I don't know how we got from New Year's resolutions to gangs. Don't know
I
how
don't
those
either.
points are related.
They're not.
But seriously, I'm shocked. There's nothing you want to improve about yourself?
I mean, I'd love to improve myself. I just don't know.
Okay,
where I
that's
could
the
start.
whole idea of New Year's resolutions.
Well, yeah, but like, I
Then
don't
how come
have-
you don't like New Year's resolutions?
I don't like them because they're really ambitious and they're not, realistic.
They
Like,
can
yeah,
be.
I'm
You
going
don't
to
know
lose
that.
100 pounds in a year. People have done that. People can do that, but it's not likely. Let's be real. You're not going to lose
That's-
100 pounds in a year. You're going to
People
lose
could.
20.
Well, at least they're trying and making an
That's-
effort.
but
And
that's
they're
like
trying
a-
to better
that's
themselves.
like a
And I thought you just
large-
said that
I'm
you
just
like.
talking logistically
that
speaking.
idea.
That's a very large life change. You have to literally go to the gym every day.
Okay, but you're
and eat
just
mad
choosing a
healthy.
random example. And
But that's what I'm saying. Like those New Year's resolutions, I'm not a fan of. People that are just like set the bar way too high for themselves and then just
Well, there's
lie to
nothing
themselves
wrong with
after. They're
that.
like, oh, I just went out for McDonald's. It's just this once. It was just a smoothie. God, shoot me. I hate when people do that. And they're like, oh, but
I
I'll
don't think
just...
that's enough reason for you to hate New Year's
But like, what's a good
resolutions.
New Year's resolution for me? I'd love to have one. This will be a first for me.
Stop being judgmental.
But let's like a better one.
Oh, is that too lofty for you? Is that too
Wow.
hard for you, Ryan?
No. I mean, it's pretty easy to not be judgmental.
For you?
Yeah. I'm not very judgmental.
Then do it.
I'm judgmental, but just not. Sorry, I just contradicted myself. I'm not outwardly judgmental often. I'm really judgmental. I mean, everybody is. It's like
You voice
If you
your
don't have something to
judgments.
say, if you don't have something nice to say, sorry, don't say it. That's the idea. You know, most of the times, and I have like very blunt opinions about people, but I don't say it to their faces. I know some pretty judgmental people. I know we're thinking of the same person.
Yes. We're not
Yes.
going to say it out loud.
Yeah.
But
We don't have to say their name because that'd be weird. Because they'll probably listen to it. Oh, imagine! Wow.
let's just, can we?
What if Greg?
What?
Anyways,
We're just going to skip right over that.
what if they? Sorry, I had a little phlegm in my throat. What if they were listening to this and just hated me for it? Like, yeah, I know exactly who he's talking about, and I hate him for it. Imagine that.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. Judgmental.
Okay.
But as I was saying, I know some pretty judgmental people, and I wouldn't put myself up there. I'm not very judgmental. I have opinions of people, but I don't share them unless they either A, ask for feedback, or B, deserve the feedback.
Can we add don't be condescending as well to that resolution?
I'm not condescending. I don't condescend people. Nah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, what would you say your New Year's resolution would be?
I don't know. I want a realistic one, you know?
Okay.
What's a realistic one?
Eat healthier. Yeah.
I mean, have you seen me? I'm not.
Eat healthier doesn't mean eat less.
Well, yeah, but eating healthy generally means you want to lose weight.
No, it just means you want to be
Generally.
healthy.
Generally. I know some people are like, I need to eat healthy because I'm, you know, not overweight, but like, I need better eyesight. I don't know. People, I'm sure there are people out there that are like,
It's
I need to eat
just a
healthy because
lifestyle
A,
that
B,
people
and C.
choose. It's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean you're trying to lose weight necessarily.
But generally, that's what it is. When you're trying to eat
You can't make
healthy,
generalizations.
what are you gonna sit there and say most people that are trying to eat healthy aren't trying to lose weight?
You can just want to be healthier.
Well, yeah, I'd love to be healthier,
Okay, then make that your New Year's resolution.
but why would? But like, I'm healthy as it is. It's a very broad one.
I don't know. It can be like a. You're just shooting down all my suggestions and you have not made a
I
single
need a
one.
good suggestion. I don't have any good suggestions. My ideas are terrible. I need a good one. I need a meaty one.
I don't know.
We'll come back to it. What's
Yeah.
one for you? What do you like? It have you? Well, first of all, have you ever made a New Year's resolution?
No, I haven't made like specific ones. I should probably like make goals that I want to set. There we go. Resolutions don't necessarily mean goals. You could just resolve to be, I don't know, a little better at this, a little better at that. But like goals are more concrete. Like a goal would be, I'm going to lose 100 pounds.
Okay.
A resolution would be, I'm going to work towards losing weight.
I would love to. I don't know.
You have no aspirations in life.
I mean, I do, but like, it's like get a good job, you know, have fun at what I do. Nothing that I can solve in a year. Nothing like I'm going to school for a long time if I'm on this track. So
Then just say for the semester, I want to get better grades.
that'd be great.
There we go. Set that
be
goal /
perfect.
resolution.
But I think that's just always like my goal. I'm never not trying to get good grades. But enough of me. What's a good
It can be continuing to get better grades.
Well, yeah, but the whole idea of a New Year's resolution is you come up with one every year at the new year. Start of a new year. It's a new me.
Mm-hmm.
gross. But what's one that you would come up with? What's one
For
that
me,
you yeah.
probably like actually working out.
Oh,
Yeah.
ambitious.
I mean, I do dance and stuff, so technically I work out with that, but like not actually. I have not gone to the gym in a very long
Yeah,
time.
dancing is fine.
Yeah,
I've never been to the gym, surprisingly. I mean,
I've
have you
been
looked at
more
me?
times to the gym than you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's, oh, well, actually, no. Wrestling. It was actually a good workout.
Okay.
What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing.
That's right. That's what I thought. Anyways, yours is going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you want to be more fit. Like, what's the goal?
Yeah. Get in better shape.
Not that I'm thinking about it. I need my metabolism to be better.
Okay, then eating healthier would help that.
Well, yeah, but I just need to eat more.
Doofus. Then eat healthy and more.
Right.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Because I eat a protein bar in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I'm all full. It's like, that's not healthy, Ryan. Come on.
I guess breakfast. You could work on breakfast.
Yeah, actually, I do need to work on breakfast.
There we go.
I
See?
hardly ever have breakfast. Well, a proper breakfast.
Eggs, toast, the whole deal.
Yeah, but that's just like too.
Do you
that's
like
not
oatmeal?
realistic. No.
Okay.
Oatmeal's gross.
Fruit. You could always have like fruit.
Yeah, I'm down to have some fruit.
The fruit yogurt granola thing.
That's a good combo.
There we
and
go.
parfaits. Remember those?
Yeah, those are good.
Those are great.
See, there we go. Resolution already.
I feel like I should. I'm on a roll now, or we're on a roll. Sorry, that wasn't all me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I feel like I need to try new things.
Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, perfect example. I've never had coffee. I need to try coffee.
There we go.
That's a perfect one. Hopefully, I don't get hooked on it because that would suck.
Oh my gosh, your New Year's resolution is
Get hooked on coffee.
Yeah.
Easy. Have one sip of coffee. I don't know. Just try new things.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that type of guy that goes to Dunks, and I choose from 4 different things.
Yeah, I have a comfort zone and I like to stick to it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to branch out. Be more exotic. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, get the English McMuffin, but with bacon instead of sausage. Or maybe with pepper jack cheese instead of American.
I was thinking on a slightly larger scale, but you know what? Start small, work big.
Yeah. Right?
Baby steps.
Sick.
Clearly.
Yeah, right. Gotta really, work myself up there.
Mhm.
Can't just jump from A to B. That's outrageous. Anyways, enough of short term, long term. Remember, the decade just ended.
Yeah, this decade, well, we're 19.
Remember, it started in 2010.
Yes.
We were 10.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yep.
We were in 4th grade.
Uh-huh.
4th freaking grade.
I'm aware.
That's crazy.
Evan's in 4th grade now.
Evan was just born
Yeah.
in 2010.
Ew.
Oh, gross.
Gross.
Oh, that's a weird thought.
When-
Evan's first decade was this one.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, this was. Whew.
This time in a decade, he'll be graduating, right?
Yeah,
We'll be almost 30 when he graduates.
bro, you'll be out of school. I'll basically be out of school. I'll be out of school.
Yeah.
Dude, that's whack.
Well, Connor will be out of school.
Yeah. Probably fully out of school.
Yeah.
And we'll have big boy jobs and big girl jobs. We'll be making a salary.
We'll be official adults.
Or not. Hopefully.
That's the spirit, right?
Hopefully
We'll be making money
salary.
or not.
Let's see. Oh, wow. We could really go on with this. We'll have run through 2 different presidencies.
Ah.
Ugh. Gross. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, no. That's a weird thought. Anyways. Oh, no.
Weird. This is the decade, classmates will be getting married
Yeah.
and kids.
I mean, let's be real. We already know some classmates that are already going to be married in the next 1 or 2 years.
This decade, right? That counts as this decade.
I said in the next 1 or 2 years, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. And then what else? Dude, that's whack.
I don't know. Do you have any goals for the decade?
The big goal is to not be living in my parents' house by the end of the decade.
Yes.
That's a great goal, and I encourage all of you to have that goal that are our age. Little Jimmy, who's like 11, he's listening to this. He's like, "Oh, I'll be out of my parents' house by the end of the decade." Yeah, that's a great idea. It's like, no, bro, you're 5.
Oh my god. But yeah, nope. That's your one goal.
Yeah, and have a good job, of course,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Wow, we'll have like completely different jobs, completely different lifestyles,
Yeah.
dude. That's whack.
Yeah, bro. This
We're
is like
30.
this is like kind of off topic, but do you want to stay in the area? Like as an adult, do you feel?
I was actually gonna ask you. Do you have like what are you planning to live in this state?
I don't know. I would like to.
I have no reason to not move out of the state. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I could move to Florida, but there's like a hurricane every 5 seconds.
Mm.
I can move to California, but wildfires. I can move to like Minnesota, but it's Minnesota. Nothing happens there.
Yikes.
So like we're in a good area, I feel like.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just me being biased because remember we've lived here our entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I have no plans to move out of the country.
No,
I
you,
wouldn't- I
do you
wouldn't-
not? Do you want to travel?
I'd love to travel, but
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why would I want to live in a different country? Why would I downgrade?
Jeez.
Sorry, all of Europe.
And the rest of the world.
Yeah, but the rest of this.
Stop.
I'm kidding. But no, I don't really have any plans to move out of the country. I have no reason to. America's fine.
Fine.
America's is probably better off than most other countries in terms of stability. It's like a mix of stability, freedom, stuff like that.
Yeah, as of right now.
Well, I mean,
Ish.
ideally, we've gone through like the Great Depression, except in terms of a presidency.
So just everyone's depressed.
It's not what the Great Depression is.
I know, right?
Okay, good. We're gonna have some problems there.
Obviously,
History recap 101.
Obviously, we are in a Great Depression.
Well, but like in terms of
It was just a bad joke that you made.
I was talking about people's opinions towards the presidency.
Yeah, I know. But I was talking about
Most
how
people don't
everyone
like the president.
is kind of sad. Okay.
Yeah, it's tragic. I lean on the side of like, I'm not a huge fan of the president. I know he's not going to be in office for this next term. Well, yeah, because what I say matters. But like, ideally, we have a better president.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're being real, there are better presidents out there, at least presidential candidates.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm pulling for. Everybody's dropping out of the race.
Who dropped out?
What's his name?
Cory Booker?
No.
Is that
Did
his
he already
name?
drop out?
I don't even know if that's a person.
I was thinking Castro, but because he just dropped out.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he like just dropped out within the past week.
Oh.
What's his first name?
Who's who?
Castro. I just know them all by the last name.
I don't know.
I immediately thought Fidel Castro, but that's not. No.
Yikes.
Maybe it's like Julian Castro. Let's look it up. I have the power of the internet at my fingertips. What am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Julian Castro. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't really have a chance. I mean, let's be real. Did not have a chance at all. Because here's the thing. The Democratic race started off like real diverse. And then now
Mhm.
it's like all white people, pretty much.
Yikes. Yeah. That's sad.
Not saying races has a play in it, but people are like, yeah, the Democratic race is diverse. And now you can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! You can't say that anymore. Like I care. I feel like people put too much emphasis on race. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think qualifications trump anything else.
Sure.
It's my 2 cents. I don't care what color your freaking skin is.
You're so angry. I was literally like, my brain just shut off for that entire conversation. I do not know what you said.
And you don't care.
Yep. I was just thinking, what do you think the best movie of the decade was?
Where did that come from?
I don't know, somewhere in my brain.
G-Force.
Remember that?
There was this movie, in case you haven't heard of it, you should go watch it. Dude, that's on Disney Plus.
Is it actually?
It has to be. I'm going to watch that. That's such a throwback. Oh, my goodness.
I remember you really liked that movie.
I loved it when I was like, up till I was like 14. Little puny little me. Obsessed with this movie about hamsters. Gerbils? Hamsters? I don't know.
I'm going to assume gerbils because of the G.
Probably. Makes sense. But it's about these gerbils that are like secret spies. Think Mission Impossible, but not. And then with gerbils instead of humans. Just think about that for a second. Was it Pixar? I think it was Pixar.
No, it wasn't Pixar. I think it was just Disney.
G-Force. Actually, you're right. It definitely was. Something came up. It's loading.
On Disney Plus?
That came out in 2009, first of all. So it doesn't qualify,
Wow.
which was a while ago. And it's not available until March 15th. Due to existing agreements with this title. Who's still fighting for this freaking movie?
Who's still fighting
It has
for
a
G-Force?
38% on Rotten Tomatoes. Does it actually? I made that up. It was a good movie for someone who was like 5. It had a 22% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then, but like 86% of Google users like this movie. Google users. And then it got 5.1 on IMDb, 41% on Metacritic. Wow, it really got that bad? How is it that bad? I remember seeing it, and I think that was like the first time I got hooked on hot tamales. I was like, "Whoa, hot tamales are pretty good." But I remember I was like crying while eating them. They were hot. But like now they're like there's like ice, like nothing. I love spicy food,
AKA hot tamales.
but I remember like that was like the first big time I tried hot tamales.
That's the
all
memory
that.
you've tied to that experience.
Yeah, I remember getting out of the car with my baggie of hot tamales, or box of hot tamales. I was walking in, and I had no idea what the movie was about because they were like, "We're gonna go see G-Force," and I assumed it was like a grown-up movie because that sounds like a grown-up movie. G-Force.
Sounds scientific.
Yeah, because it is. But like I was saying, G-Force is a movie about gerbils that are secret spies. I completely forget the premise of it, like what they were trying to do. I know it involved gerbils, obviously.
Yeah, I honestly do not remember.
But
whatsoever.
I mostly remember the video game. The
I
G-Force
remember.
video
Yeah, I
game.
remember you playing that a
Oh,
lot.
dude, that was the greatest. I gotta play that. I remember it's on the Wii, but is it on anything else? That was such a great game. And I remember I really wanted a second video game that had multiplayer.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because only one person could play.
Yeah, it was a single player game, which is cool. It's still a good game. The graphics actually look pretty good for 2009. It released on DS, Wii, PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3. That was a thing in 2009? Xbox 360, PlayStation, PSP, PlayStation 2, Microsoft Windows, iOS. It's an iOS app? Oh, yeah, it is. And then, yeah, wow. Wow, what a great one. I highly recommend that movie. I'm going to watch it when it comes out.
But it doesn't count as a movie of the
You're
decade.
right. It doesn't. And that's frustrating.
Because you would say, no matter what, that would be the best.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of my excitement watching the movie. But now that I'm thinking about it, probably I'm going to choose like stereotypical.
Or either Marvel or Star Wars.
Yeah, probably. Probably a Marvel movie. I'm actually currently watching Doctor Strange.
Have you never seen it
Love
before?
the graphics. Yeah. It's the
Oh, yeah,
only
it's so
Marvel
good.
movie I haven't seen yet.
Oh,
That
wow.
and like the Guardians of
Thor?
the Galaxy.
You haven't seen Guardians
seen
of the
Thor.
Galaxy?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's so good.
I didn't see the first one. I didn't see the second one. I saw bits and pieces of the second one, but it didn't make any sense to me.
Of Guardians?
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Yeah, probably should.
I would
But I
not.
am watching Doctor Strange. Good movie. Love the graphics. Really great. Highly recommend. I love Benedict Cumberbatch's arrogance, pretty fun.
Mm.
I like the arrogant characters.
Can
Tony
you
Stark.
relate to them?
No, it's not that I can relate to them. It's just it's
Uh-huh.
funny. It's great. It's awesome.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a joyous time. But yeah, probably one of those. I'd probably say. Oh, I'm
Endgame?
torn. Maybe, but that's so stereotypical.
Yeah.
I want to choose like a niche one that, like, you know, people are like, oh yeah, that is a good movie. But I don't really watch movies. I'd probably say the John Wick movies. Actually, those were good. You have to watch them. Although it is kind of violent. Kind of is an understatement. Everybody who's ever seen those movies just rolled over because it's not kind of violent. It is very violent.
Good to know.
Yeah, but those are good. I love Keanu Reeves. Such a down to earth guy. I don't know what's a movie recommendation from the decade.
Ooh.
Your favorite.
Ooh.
Had to choose one.
Ah.
Remember, most of the Harry Potter. Oh wait, only like
2000
the last two.
Maybe 2011 was the last time.
Oh yeah, no,
You
I
look
think it
that
was
up?
2012. Yeah, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, those were out before the decade, dude.
Really?
Wow, part 1 was 2010.
Well, when was part 2?
Probably 2012, 2011.
Who was right?
Yeah.
Me.
But yeah, movie recommendation, go. Because let's be honest,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't recommend any of the Harry Potter movies.
Obviously, I would.
The 7th?
Yeah,
Why would you recommend this? They weren't great, in my opinion.
I
Sorry.
liked them.
But would you say, oh, that was my favorite movie of the decade?
I thought you were saying best movie of the decade. That was what I asked you.
Oh, yeah. Well, best movie?
Yeah.
Or my favorite?
Are they different?
Yes.
Okay. Best movie and then favorite.
Okay. Best movie, Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
Favorites,
G-Force.
G-Force. Probably the John Wick movies.
Okay. I'd probably agree with you on the best movie. Like, you have to say that.
Yep.
But,
I can't say no.
mm-hmm. I guess favorite?
Favorite. What's your favorite?
Oh, I can't choose.
What's the top 3 contenders?
I like all the Spider-Man movies.
Mm.
Those are good.
Yep. Just to clarify, Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But also Into the Spider-Verse. I really like that movie.
I haven't seen that one.
You should. I
I'm
think
just
you'd
not
like it.
I'm just not a comic movie guy.
John Mulaney's in it, though.
Yeah, but that's not the selling point. So I'm
Yikes.
saying a comedian I know is in that movie. That's not.
Well, it's just a really good movie.
Who did he play? Did he play the main character? No, he didn't play.
No, he played the pig Spider-Man.
Oh, fitting. Seems like something he'd do. Favorite though, Spider-Man movies. You're just gonna generalize it like
Or
that.
Harry Potter. The Fantastic Beasts. I really like
the first one.
Okay, the second one I like too.
I haven't seen the second one,
Well, then you can't say.
but I heard it was terrible.
Well, you have to watch it and form your own opinion. Jeez.
True, You're right. You're right. I can't go off the masses. You're right.
Yep.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to think of Disney movies too. Ow.
Yeah, because Frozen came out.
Mm-hmm.
The regular, the first one. Can I have regular Frozen? No. Can I have extreme Frozen?
I can't believe you haven't seen the second Frozen.
Bro, I don't watch movies. Okay,
You're lame.
I just don't watch much.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm excited to see Little Women. I know that's kind of off topic.
Little Women. I don't know what that is.
It's the movie with Emma Watson and Meryl Streep, Laura Dern, based on the book.
Nope.
Nothing.
I haven't heard about it. Is it out?
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
In theaters?
Yes.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
excited for that one. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sick. Dude, that's totally dope. My my manager was listening to the first episode of the season.
Oh my god.
And she was like, "All right, I have some feedback for you." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
What did
She's
you?
like, it's about your podcast. I was like, oh no.
What did you? What did you? What was?
And
you-
she was like, it's pretty good. And then she's like, but you say dope too much.
that was her one criticism.
So
Not that
I
it's
guess my
too
New Year's
long.
resolution is just not say
Not say
dope.
dope.
Which,
That's-
admittedly, I do say a lot. Because, things are dope, But I should probably tone it back a bit.
That's fair.
That came up. I don't know why that came up. Any other goals? What do you think is going to happen in the next 10 years, technologically speaking, or anything speaking?
I don't know. Like at the beginning of the decade, like the past one, no one could predict the technological advances that happened.
Yeah. Like, the iPad just came out.
Mhm.
iPhone was a couple years old. I mean,
Well, not even just Apple, just all
I know
around
in
the world.
general.
Yeah.
like, smartphones were just born.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was the start of the smartphone industry. They really hadn't taken off. Well, they started to take off. They were on the incline. Like a steady incline.
Do you think we'll be able to cure cancer in the next decade?
Ooh, this is one where if I say yes and we don't, I'll look like an arrogant fool. But if I don't say yes,
It'll
I'll
just
look like
sad.
a loser if we do. Or just
Or
not
just
confident in humanity.
And don't even worry about what you were perceived as. Just do you think?
My gut instinct is no. But I know it's treatable, just not curable.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, AI too. We watched that documentary
did.
thing on YouTube.
YouTube is it YouTube Premium? No, I think it's just regular YouTube. I have YouTube Premium, but YouTube has a documentary series with Robert Downey Jr. There's like 4 episodes out now. He just hosts. It's like a series about technology that's evolving and how it's going to shape the future. The one that we watched last night was on prosthetics.
Yeah.
Mainly, I know it was
That was
other
really
stuff
cool.
dabbled in there, but it was mainly about prosthetics and how they're evolving, which is actually pretty cool. Like, this fool was able to control all 5 fingers
Mm-hmm. Separately.
separately, not like an open close, but like different fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool to have, like, if you look at your finger can roll.
Mm-hmm.
This was just a binary, like, open close. There was no half close or 3/4
No,
close or
yeah.
like bending. You can't like do like a thumbs up or something. There's no like flexibility. It's just
Yeah.
either on or off. I think prosthetics will evolve. Like, you'll have like a rolling ball joint or something.
Mm.
You'll be able to control. But that was using sonar. So those prosthetics were using sonar. They were able to tell what muscle was contracting, and then, or at least what muscle. Like, so the subject was told, or not subject, the person that had the prosthetic was told, okay, just imagine you're trying to bend your thumb or move your thumb. They would just move their thumb because it's really not there. But the sonar would pick up that movement and it would attach it to the thumb movement. So when the arm picked up on a thumb movement, which is just the contraction of one of the thumb muscles or tendons, sorry, gotta be anatomically correct here. Actually, no, it was a muscle because it was up to like their elbow. But anyways, when they sense that contraction, the thumb would move. But that's just either on or off. It's very binary. It's either contracted or not. I think that'll evolve to a point where you'll have, articulation there.
Yeah.
That got really specific. I just think personal tech is going to be the way the industry is going to go towards.
That's fair.
Because, wearables,
Mm-hmm.
smart glasses are going to happen for sure. Prosthetics, like we were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited for wearable tech. It's going to be sick. It's going to be hype.
It's gonna be hype.
It's going to be pretty dope.
Overall, just the technology and the advancements. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool
it's
to
going
see.
to snowball. Like, you thought 2010 to 2019 was crazy? Another 10 years of that, we're going to be having our own personal spaceships. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think is going to happen in the next 10 years?
Like we said, advancements in technology. And
But what else?
I honestly don't know. Because,
Oh
like,
my
who could have
God.
predicted what happened last decade in 2010?
True.
Just in general. So I guess, I don't know. We'll never know until we get there.
That actually just reminded me of the whole the world's going to end in 2050 because of global warming.
Oh, really?
It's not.
You don't know that?
It's not.
You don't know that?
It's not.
Why not?
Please, let's not have this discussion. But there was like this whole post. You probably saw it. It was like this whole post. It was like showed regular Earth, 2019 Earth, and then 2050 Earth, and it was all like gray and dusty and crusty, and it was gross, and it looked like uninhabitable. And it was like this video of, in 30 years the whole world is gonna die. I wasn't saying that, but it was saying it was gonna be uninhabitable, stuff like that, which is not true, people.
Why not?
First of all, the big, at least, no, hold on, polarizing opinion. Global warming, let's clear the air. Global warming is an issue, okay? Put your guns down, all right? But it's not a huge issue, guys.
Yes, it is.
No. Here's why. The industrial era, we first started burning, fuels. That was a huge release of carbon. It was very inefficient. We were releasing tons of toxic gases into the air. Like, we're talking tons. Factories were popping up everywhere. You could see, like, smoke up in the air. Like, there was giant factories with giant smokestacks. Carbon regulations are so strict, especially for cars now. Back in the 1920s, 1930s, it was all like, engines that don't really care what the off gas is. Just get from point A to point B. That's what the whole industrial era was. We just want to do our thing and not worry about the products until later. Well, now is later. So now we're dealing with that stuff. But we're making electric cars. Everything's becoming solar powered. Like, I don't know. I don't want to speak to like what part of the United States is run completely by solar power. But to give an example, the entirety of Apple is run by solar energy. Just to give some clarity there. One of the biggest companies in the United States. Just so we're all clear, an entire company is run off of solar power.
Yeah, we got it.
Like, just to be clear. Yeah, animals are dying. Sure. Yeah, animals are going to die.
Jeez, Ryan.
That's the bigger issue I see.
Yeah, and it's
Global
caused
warming,
by
yeah, that's an issue.
the changing climate.
Right. Kind of. But it's more about, like, pollution. Good company to go to. 4Ocean. You've heard me talk about this, the bracelet. Go buy some 4Ocean bracelets. If you buy one, they remove them out of plastic. It's actually a good cause. I highly support it. I'm very much for cleaning the oceans because it is legitimately a problem.
So there are just problems in our environment that we need to stop contributing to and start helping.
Yeah.
That's all we had to say.
Just global warming is just way overblown.
It's still a problem.
It's still
that
a
we
problem.
should not undermine and just ignore.
Like I said, global warming is an issue. Yes, we have to keep working to fix that.
Yeah, and that should be the end
But
of your
we're
sentence.
already
That should be
taking
the
steps toward
end of your sentence.
The world's not going to end in 2050.
That
The
doesn't
world's
mean
not going to end in 20.
I don't care, right?
99.
We should still just stop.
What, are you going to offend someone?
No, I'm just annoyed that you feel the need to be like, oh, that world's not going to end in 2050, idiots. That still doesn't mean we stop trying to make the world cleaner.
I never said stop trying.
I know, but
never
that's the
said
implication of when you say that.
There is no implication there.
Well, then stop saying it.
I'm saying we're taking steps as a race, a human race.
Then we should continue to take those steps.
Yes.
Then why?
Of course.
Okay.
But people are like, oh, like, it's just the whole Instagram thing, Twitter thing. The world's going to end soon. We're all going to die because
I'm
of
just going to stop you right
warming.
there.
What?
No, I do not have the energy to argue with you right now.
There's nothing to argue about.
I just, okay. I've
What?
checked out. I'm good. Are we done?
Why? Please don't bend my computer like that. That's going to break it. Yeah, let me just rip the screen off the hinge real quick. Just flip it around.
That's not what I did. Anything you want to add?
Thinking. I was really thinking of a good, like... And this, by the way, that thing, that's also fake. It's not. Just to be clear, global warming's an issue. Just want to put that out there.
Yep.
Any input from you?
Nope.
Anything?
Got nothing.
Any last predictions?
Nope.
Dude, all the movie stars. We're gonna see a whole new generation of them.
That's crazy.
It's pretty whack.
That's so
Tom
weird.
Holland probably won't be playing Spider-Man anymore by the end of the 2020s.
That's the
By the
note
end of
we
the
choose
20s.
to end on.
What's that?
That's the note we choose to end on. You know, the world's pretty messed up, but when Spider-Man,
But when Spider-Man stops being played by Tom Holland,
that's when we know.
that's when we have an issue, guys. Sound the alarms, people.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland, more like Tom.
Yeah.
Holla at your boy because he's not playing Spider-Man anymore. Woo. Oh God, that was cringe.
Yeah.
I'm
just-
sorry I said that. Yeah, we could talk about this for days.
Mhm.
Possibilities of the future. Any last you want when people were like, oh, back in 2012 there was a tweet that predicted this and it happened. Anything you want to put out there that might actually happen and you want to be cited for it
No.
in the future
Nope.
in this podcast that everybody totally listens to?
Nope. You?
No. I just think wearable tech, that's happening. Big on that. Is that it? Is that all?
Yep.
46 minutes. Shortest episode ever?
Woohoo.
More like funnest episode ever. Probably not.
Nope.
Wow. Alrighty. That's it.
Yep.
Sick. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening or watching. Shout out to you people that are watching. We'll be back next week talking about lollipops and how they're toxic for the human race. Alrighty. Well, we'll catch you next week. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Peace out.